But after living for so long with other people's expectations or trying to fill a role or routines that just were not sustainable any longer, I realized that I had to start listening to my intuition again. I needed to stop putting the other voices, who were the wrong voices, ahead of my own. And it took a lot of pain and a lot of tears. And you could say that it was a crisis, but after it has, transpired, I can look at it now instead of viewing it as a crisis, that I've instead seen it as a calling. And that calling is to return and rediscover my intuition, to rewrite the rules, to rewrite the roles, and to reclaim myself and my voice, and to also reclaim that this inner knowing that I've had all along, that it's what needs to be followed. So I really encourage everyone else, if you are going through it and you are feeling off the rails or unhinged, return back to that voice of yourself and not the expectations of others. You will find that you will feel a whole lot better afterwards.
I love that, Cynthia, and it's so true because we get caught up in the the people pleasing and the
Yeah.
everything, everybody, people saying, "Oh, you would be good at this," and then you find yourself going down a trail that you absolutely have zero desire to be on, and yet here you are, and then you're like, "How did I get here?" And it's because you didn't trust your own knowing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's 100% true. Of course, every time we feel like we've gone, on a path that maybe wasn't meant for us, we do wind up coming back to the place where we need to be. So we might not be on the right path in certain moments, but that's not to say that we can't course correct and come back to it. I really truly feel like every time you take a step off of the correct path, you learn something that puts you back on the right path and keeps you keeps you grounded. That's for sure.
It does. And, and it kind of brings us to, more than likely, the reason you're watching this is because something in you has cracked open. And so let me start by saying you are not broken.